Welcome. So today we are going to be going through adding binary numbers. You should have some background knowledge of converting binary, okay, hexadecimal and denary, and I'm going to set you a starter activity on that. It will be a fast exercise. There will be a little bit of an explanation, but you will have to read through that just to save us time on on what binary is, adding it, and so forth, and why we add it, how it's added. Okay. Also show you some examples on adding binary numbers, and then questions and answers for your self-assessment. If you want to read through this, please pause the video and take some time and read through. That's our starter. Okay, you are required to convert these numbers. You have some decimal numbers, hexadecimal, and binary numbers. You can convert decimal to binary, hex to decimal, and binary to hex. So pause this video if you wanna go ahead and do this. Remember, I expect, for some of you, if you wanna just do it in your head, that's fine. But if you have a book or something like that, it's really good because I have some really good examples for you. They're worth taking note of in your books, or some other way of recording this. Okay, moving on to the answers now. Those are our answers. Okay. This here, that big number there, and that one. If you don't remember how to convert numbers to binary, then it's best if you have a look at the other video I made of binary conversions. It also shows you how to convert denary to hexadecimal, hexadecimal to binary, or to denary, and so forth. Crisscross. Okay, so those are the answers, and this is how you do. These are your work. This is your working here. How you got to those answers. Okay. So moving on. Now remember, computers can calculate large sums of numbers, and of course those numbers are numbers that have been converted to binary. For example, if you say what is 580 plus 2009, so you're gonna have to convert those values to binary first, and then add them, and then find the answer, then convert it back to denary, and then show it to you on the display screen. Essentially, that's how it goes. Now, the two common things to notice here are that you have a 1 and a 1 here, and you have 3 ones over there. Okay, this 1 and the 1 is adding 1 plus 1, which is a 2. 2 in binary is written as 1, 0. Okay. Now, you only have one space to write these digits. You don't have two spaces. So you've got to move 1 to the left column. Okay. Every time you have 2 digits, 1 has to be shifted to the next column. Okay. By 1, I literally mean 1, number 1. So you write a 0 here. Okay. And you carry 1 to the left column. And then this 1 here in the left column has no other digit to add it to. So write a 0 there and we bring it down there, which is why you have 1, 0 as your answer. So every time you see 1, 1, bear in mind you're going to have to write a 0 and then carry 1 to the left column. However, if you see 3 1s here, for example, you carried that 1 and there was 2 1s already, which means you have 3 1s. And the way to add them is to write 1 and carry 1. Okay. Remember, every time you have more than one digit, you write either 1 or a 0 and then you carry 1. It's always 1 that you carry. So you write 1 here and carry 1. Because 3 in binary is 1, 1. So rather than writing the 2 1s, you write 1 and carry 1. Okay? So this is the main principle of adding binary numbers. You've got to know how to do this. You've got to remember this. Okay? 1 and 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 1, carry 1 to the left column. You start from right to left. Okay, now if you want to pause the video and read through the text, this text explains quite a lot about this. Okay, feel free to read through it. Right, so moving on now. In this example, you have 2 sets of numbers. 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. Okay, and because there's nothing here under that 1 we just carried, we put a little 0 here to even up the spaces, and then we write 1 plus 0 is 1. So remember, this is basically 2 in denary, and this is number 3 in denary, and this answer should be a 5, okay, which is 101, which is a 5. You may read through the text here, okay, to understand it more. Another example here is got 1 1, which we write a 0, we carry 1, okay, and then we have 1 we just carried, and the 2 1s that we found there. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is a 3. 3 in binary is 1 1. We write a 1 here, and we carry 1 to the left column. 1 that's been carried here has nothing to add it to. We write a 0 here just for convenience, and then we'll say 1 plus 0 is 1. So our answer now is 1 1 0. Okay, and to prove it, 1 and 1 is 3. Okay, and another 1 1 is 3, and 6 is written in binary as 1 1 0. Okay, so again you can read through this script here, okay, and make sure you understand it really well. But I'm going to move on to the next. I'm going to move on to task 1. Okay, all right, moving on. Task 1 is right there. Add those numbers, please. If you've been paying attention to the worked examples and what I explained in the beginning, this should be easy to do. Yeah, little glimpse of the example right there, and then the questions. And now I'm going to move you right to the answers for task 1. If you haven't finished yet, you can pause the video, try and work it out, do some practice, and then learn how to add binary numbers. Okay, those are the answers for task 1. Yes, with task 1 you've got all those. You should have had this right, really simple. 1 0 plus 1 0 or 1 plus 0 1 1. That's it. Yeah, and then the others. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, you can pause this video and cross-check with your answers. If it's right, well done. If not, there's room for improvement. Another example. 1011 plus 1111. So again here, we still follow the same principle. However, we have a little 0 here. See that 0 in the middle? Yes. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 1, carry 1. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 0, carry 1, because that's a 2 basically. 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 1 is 2. 0, carry 1, and again we have the 3 1s here, which is 1, carry 1, and then we have a 1 that we carried right at the end. Put a 0 under here, so we have a 1 there, hence the answer here. Okay, here all we have is 1s here. Okay, we have all of them are 1s. So at 0 you carry 1. Okay, don't get lost in the process. Now you have 3 1s. You have 1 1 1. So you write a 1 and carry 1. Again you have 3 1s. 1, carry 1. Again 3 1s. 1, carry the last final one. The last column, you put a 0 here so you don't get confused. So 1 plus 0 is 1. That's our answer. Okay, that's how you add these binary numbers. All right, take one last look at this example, and I will be revealing the questions for you, or to you rather. There, task 2. Add the following binary digits. Okay, so moving on. Answers. Task 2, the answers. Add the following binary digits, and those are the answers. If you got it right, well done. If not, yeah, you can still improve. Watch this video over and over, so many times. Later on, you get it. Okay, so those are the answers. Moving on now to an example. This time it's different. You've got three sets here. You have this number and this number and that number. You're gonna add them. Best way to do this is to add the first 2 numbers. Okay, Don't worry about this last one. Okay, we're gonna move it right down here, and there's reason for that in a minute. Then we're gonna add these two. Okay, bring them right here. Okay, when we add them, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 carry 1, 0 carry 1, 1 carry 1, and you have a 1 there. That's our answer. So then we move this answer to this table. Now we're going to add that answer we got from adding the first two, to the final number, binary number here, the one we moved here in this last table. So 0 plus 1 is 1, and 1 and 1, and 0 carry 1, and then here again 0 carry 1, and then you have this 1 here which will bring down here. Okay, bring down here, and this is our final answer. When you get a set of 3 numbers, okay, or 4 numbers or 5 numbers, all in that order, concentrate on the first 2. The answer you get from them, add it to the next number. The answer you get from that, add it to the next number until you reach the end. Do not try adding all of them at once. You will be confused. I can guarantee you that. Okay? So, feel free again to read through this text. Okay? Read through it. Make sure you understand it, please. Or for those who are taking this more seriously, get your book and write all of this. Pause the video, write it all in your book for your future revision. Okay? So, we're going to move on to the questions now. Right. Now, the good thing with these examples, you're normally in the classroom environment, you want the teacher to give you another example, then another one, then another one. But with the video, you can always play back the video. Okay? You can go a step back and see the example again and again. Task 3, pause the video, please. Try and see if you can do this. Just a little reminder for you, don't try adding all of them at once. You separate them, the first 2. If you want, you can add these first 2. It doesn't matter. And then add the third one. Okay, add the first 2 as normal, and then the third one last. Add the third one to the answer you got from adding the first 2. Okay, now I'm going to show you the answers now. Hoping you paused it and worked it out. So the answers. That's for A and B. Okay, so you should have got those answers. I mean, if you've been following, of course. That's one there, and that's the final answer. This result comes from the first 2 numbers you added. That's why it's brought down here to be added to the last number. Okay, the result is brought down to be added to the last number. Okay. Task 3 again, we have C and D. So again, you may pause the video. 1 1 1 1 plus 0 1 1 0. How do you add that? And this number as well, much shorter number. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the answers in a minute. Yeah, C and D, those are the answers. Okay, if you got it right, well done. You're very smart. You're a genius. There. Okay, this one went down here, and this answer, or the result, got down there, and we added them to the last digit. Okay, so we're gonna move on again. I have a different example now. We are going to add this hexadecimal number F5 to a binary number 111. Okay, now the best way to do this is to convert F5. We're going to split F5. So F is on its own, 5 is on its own. Okay, forget about this base 16 and base 2. Now F is right there, 5 is over there. Binary code for F, remember, is 15 in denary, and in binary is 1111. Okay, and 5 in binary is 0101. In this case, we do not ignore the first 0 because remember, each hexadecimal value represents 4 binary digits. So if you're going to write 5, you write it as 4 binary digits. Okay, you cannot put a 0 at the end because then it won't be a 5, it will be a 10. Put a 0 in the front. Okay, it's like writing 5 as 5 and O as 0, 5. They're the same numbers, but this one is it's using 2 spaces. And the other one is only using 1. So the binary code for F5 is right there. Now we can easily add these numbers. We're going to bring it right down here, okay, and add it to 111, this number here, and then we add them and we get that answer. When you get hexadecimal values, always make sure you convert them to binary before adding. Task 4. You have the questions here. 9A, B, 3D, C, and D0. D0, yeah. How do you add those? Pause that video, pause it for me, and then see if you can do this. Remember, you're gonna have to convert the hex values to binary. Just a little hint. All right, moving on in a minute. Yeah, you're gonna, I understand you keep pausing all the time. It's very annoying, but that's how it is. We have different, paces and how fast we are. It's just different. We're not the same. Answers for task 4. This should be your answer for task 4. First answer is right there, and the last one, very big answer. See that? It's right there. And finally, we have C and D. C and D, those are the answers for C and D. These were the answers for A and B, and these are now the answers for C and D. I will underline those for you right there, and this here, very large number. If you got it right, you are doing really well. You've learned quite a lot, and try and test yourself with binary numbers. Okay, see if you have to add a binary number to a binary number. Best option is to change or convert the binary number to binary and then you add them. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.